All right, so this week, Jake Norton put a blog together that gave some advice on some tax planning strategies, some tax planning tips that I think each of us should read and go through for 2019. Basically, he goes through a handful of things. I'll put the link to the blog in this description, but making sure, and you got to do this every year, you got to check your withholding on your paycheck. So you got to make sure that your employer is not holding too much for taxes or too little for taxes. A lot of people have this thought, like they really want a really big tax return. They think if they do that, then they won. And the truth is, if you do that, you lost, because that means you gave the government a free loan for almost 12 months. So in an ideal world, what wise people do is they make sure that their withholding is set up correctly so that they don't get a huge return, but also they don't have to pay a ton either. So you always want to check your withholding on an annual basis, make sure that it's all set up, also because of the tax law change that happened in 2018. Also, you want to check your Roth IRA eligibility. Make sure that you're taking advantage of that, because as many of us know, you can save for retirement and pay less money to the government all at the same time. So going through that and making sure that that's something that you need to be doing for this year. Also, this is a big one because last year, many of us have had investment accounts, and in those investment accounts last year, there were some downturns in the market, and you may be able to take advantage of some of those downturns by harvesting some of the losses and having that go as a loss on your tax return, which would then lower the amount of taxable income you have. So make sure that you talk with your investment advisor, your financial planner, about any potential losses that you could harvest for tax filing time. And then lastly, for those that are on Medicare, looking towards Medicare or something like that, there are some changes and some things there that could help you avoid additional Medicare costs. So a lot of really good stuff in this tax planning tips for 2019 blog that Jake did. Check your withholdings, check your IRA eligibility. You want to review your taxable investment opportunity to see if there's any losses that you can harvest. And then if you are of age, 65 or older and retirement age, there's some things that you want to look at for Medicare as well. I'll put a link to the blog in the description in the comments, so make sure you check that out. But as always, you can go to moneywellrooted.com/blog, and the name of this one is Tax Planning Tips for 2019. Hope you guys have a great week. Most people fall into YouTube holes that aren't productive. Subscribe or check out some of our other videos by clicking over here, and I promise it'll be a YouTube hole worth your while.